Hey, you know I normally don't talk about wrestling, okay? Because first of all, I only follow really NXT. So give me a couple seconds. I'm gonna shoot this out to Facebook for a second before I get started, and I'm gonna get into the results of Hell in a Cell. You know how many times I used to want to know what happened, and I had to wait to the end of Monday night. Well, in the age we live in, all you really got to do is look on social media. And now that I've seen, you know, now that I'm able to see these things, it makes me feel better about, you know, wanting to tell everybody, for the people who want to actually hear what happened on the results of Hell in a Cell. Um, just for an example, Cody rode Seth Rollins 3 for the third pay-per-view in a row. What happened with Theory? You know what? I didn't get any results for the Usos match. I did not see the Usos. I didn't get any results of the Usos. The reason why I didn't get any results of the Usos, because obviously, we moved our shows to Sundays. So we were recording as the program had started. And if you had moved our shows to Sundays. So hold on. See, I want to share it, but hold on. Let me share. Copy the link. I want to share it, but all right, cool. So now I can go ahead and share it out to Facebook, hit a couple of you guys up, let you guys know I'm on. For those of you that watch wrestling, I'm posting it on my Facebook right now. No. On Twitter, the tag was easier. Oh, let's see. Really? Only 54,000 people tagged us on Facebook. That's all right. We all know there's millions of wrestling fans. So let me go ahead and copy that, post it. Let me go right here to Sports Daddy TV. If you just happen to be watching and not following Sports Daddy TV on Facebook, see that right there? Sports Daddy TV on Facebook. Go ahead, follow. It's better if you follow on YouTube because then you just get to see everything. Sometimes, like right now, I'm not even recording on Facebook. I'm going to YouTube because I need your vote. I need your subscription. I need your follow. And stock my boys, stock them. Big Boy and Big Chief, stock them. And if you missed it earlier tonight, we had our first live Sunday episode. We're going to be doing Sundays for the foreseeable time during the off season until the NFL hits, and then we're going to go back to Wednesdays. But me personally, in the Michael Joey 2 wallets, we're going to be keeping Wednesdays alive. I'm going to be going live on Wednesdays on only YouTube. So that being said, 5 minutes in, I posted it a couple places. So now that I've done that, let me go ahead and get started. I'll share the rest later. Matter of fact, let me hit up some of you guys on Facebook, personal messages that I know. All right. Let's see, who watches wrestling out there? There you go. Just give me one more second. But anyway, there we go. Okay. So again, if you watched Hell in a Cell, if you want to know the results, here we go. You know what? I don't know how these matches went, but let me tell you how the order went when I started watching. So during the show, the first match I caught the very, very end of, which was just the highlights. It looks like Bobby Lashley beat Omos and manhandled the MVP. I saw him do the full Nelson and was shaking him around. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a big Bobby Lashley fan. He's one of those big dudes that I like because that dude was fast and athletic. You know what I mean? Okay, I saw most of the Judgment Day, which is Edge, Damian Priest, and Ripley versus her former tag team partner, Liv Morgan, and then Finn Balor and AJ Styles. Now, I'm not even going to front. I was so happy to see Edge and them win. Now, I know everybody be like, well, people are tired of factions. I'm not. The only faction that I personally, there was two factions I personally didn't like. The Nexus, I didn't like the Nexus. I kind of understood the Nexus, but I didn't really like them. They seemed way too young and way too OP. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm not even gonna front. The one with Roman Reigns, Seth freaking Rollins, and then the last cat who's now in AEW. I didn't like that faction either. Again, those three cats, there were too OP. Other than that, I think everybody else was pretty cool that I was aware of. Like, people have told me about no, I love the Brothers of Destruction. Love LOD. I know these are tag teams, but they're still factions to me. My favorite, the Power of Positivity, man. I'm sorry, man. I will forever love them. Yeah, it was good. Edge got a spear on Finn Balor after Finn Balor missed. I forget the move when he jumps off the top rope. He double feats you right in the chest. But he missed because Liv Morgan got in the way. And then next thing you know, he rolls out. There comes Edge. Spear! Over. 3 count. Theory versus Mustafa Ali. Man, I remember seeing Mustafa Ali first come in. So seeing him then so small, and I haven't seen him since because I jump in and out of wrestling. But to see him like fill out, he's bigger now and still athletic. It's kind of a trip. He got outfoxed by Theory. I thought it was cool by Theory. He selfied himself winning with, oh boy Land in the background. I don't know. People think it's overconfident, but in this day and age, if you know how to use Twitter and Instagram and can sell it, man, you better do it. Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin. Anytime Happy Corbin gets hit with a chair, a brick, a sledgehammer, some stairs, lands on a table, lands on his face, I'm happy. To me, Happy Corbin is probably the greatest heel of all time because I actually hate him. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, I hated. I didn't actually hate him. Like when Baron Corbin leaves wrestling, I'm not going to enjoy the fact that he was here. He's that effective to me. I can't stand Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, Happy Corbin, Rich Corbin, I don't care Corbin. I will never like Baron Corbin. And to see Madcap Moss put his head in the chair, grab the steel stoops, grab him and bang him with his neck inside the chair, and then count him 1, 2, 3. I was happy that Happy got beat. And like, it wasn't even kind of close. Like, he beat his butt. Like, usually when you got a guy who's on the come up and he faced, the doormat, they don't usually have him beat the doormat like that, but he did. Again, I didn't see the Usos. I just know that the Usos got both tag team belts right now. I did not see the Kevin Owens match, but I know Kevin Owens got the victory. I don't like Elias. I cannot stand Elias. WWE stands for Walk with Elias. No, it does not. Stop lying to yourself and stop telling the public that. Now, see, I don't actually hate him. Hate is such a strong word. I don't actually not like him. In the ring, he's just boring to me. I didn't see the match, and honestly, I'm kind of glad I didn't see it, because every time I've seen Elias or Ezekiel, or if they're brothers, they probably wrestle the same. If it's the same person, I hope he doesn't wrestle the same as he did when he was Elias. Because Elias was a boring wrestler who could play the piano and the guitar. That's about it. Kevin Owens always gets on my nerves, but I don't particularly like him in the ring. I don't like the fact that his move is a Stone Cold Stunner. Like, there's certain moves that shouldn't be used again, in my opinion. One of them is a stunner, and the other one is a rock bottom. And the people's elbow. Those 3 moves, they shouldn't be reused again. They're too iconic for another wrestler to use them. Bianca Belair retained her title. Unfortunately, I didn't get to watch this match, and I don't know who pinned who. It would have been nice if I'd have seen Bianca Belair pin. Look, Asuka is still my favorite female wrestler. And then there's another woman coming up in NXT. She's going to be everybody's favorite when she leaves NXT. 1, she's actually going to ring, and 2, not only does she have, she's just visually, she's going to be everybody's favorite. I'll just leave it at that. I still don't like Becky Lynch. I like Becky Lynch, the man, when her and Charlotte were going at it, and that's about that. But I don't like Becky Big Time Bex. Becky Big Time Bex, I'm not, with that. But anyway, dude, I'm trying to figure out, like, the way they got her pumped up. I get it works, and her skill set, she could be kind of like, I don't want to say female Brock Lesnar because that's not fair. But who are they going to have beat her? It wouldn't make sense, even if you had I'm going to say Becky Lynch. Even if you had Ronda Rousey beat her, I don't see that making sense. There has to be some scenario where you can have her lose her belt at some point in time that makes sense. Now, the reason why I'm here. Okay, I told Big Chief I was going to do the results. I cannot believe what happened. First of all, people said it was disrespectful. I just thought it was ridiculous to see Seth Rollins come out in black with the yellow polka dots. And then I found out that that was Cody Rhodes' father's old outfit. And then he came out with the whole, the big fluffy coats, not like Ric Flair, but like, it looked like a bunch of streamers all in a jacket, but they were all black and then 2 different materials. And I'm like, and then he's like, he's like twerking before he starts walking. I'm like, what is he doing? Now, before I get into, man, Edge and oof, and what is it, Terminator Day? Whatever their name group is. Whew, that entrance is awesome. The way they come out, the way Edge come out to smoke, and he's like, and why does Edge have an 8-pack? Like, okay, you know you have 6. Edge got an extra 2 on top, and then he got the pecs, and I'm like, why is Edge built like that? Dude's like 49, looking like a 22-year-old. Like, I was like, Dad, who was his trainer? Like, for real though. Like, I need that trainer. I know I won't be able to afford it, but Dad, go. All right, anyway, so I'm back. So Seth Rollins comes out. I go get something to drink. I come back. Cody Rhodes is doing his thing in the ring. Next thing you know, he pulls off one side of the jacket, and then he pulls off the left. Oh, no! Let me rewind. So he's dancing, right? He pulls off the right side of the jacket. Everything's cool. He pulls off the left. All you see is this huge red maroon, looks like it's bleeding. Like, I know, girl. My cat, she's tripping. It's okay, the mama. It's okay. All you see is his chest just all like lit up red. Like lit up. And I'm like, oh. Now, apparently, this is the rumor. He apparently had a very serious injury. And from what I hear, the Fiend was supposed to come in and take his place. Okay, if you guys wanted to know, apparently the rumors were not true. The Fiend did not show up tonight. So sorry. Sorry, because I was one of those people who loved Bray Wyatt. Like I said, I was in and out of wrestling, but when I saw Bray Wyatt wrestle, that was awesomely insane. And then I never got to know the Fiend that everybody. I just remember Bray Wyatt. Like the dude used to get in the middle of the ridge. After he did his move, he used to bridge, and that was awesome to me. Like I was a fan. So I can't even like I can't. Do I even have pictures on here? I mean, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, let me see, because I think I did post it on my. I think I posted the video of just the injury. Like I was like, when he first opened it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Look at the bruise. Look at that. Ooh, that's all you can do is just look at it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Now you see that whole black splash? Oh my gosh. Right here, watch when he stands up. Look at all that. I can't. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe how huge it was. I cannot believe it. It was, oh my gosh. And then you see him wincing. Now, this ain't fake. That dude is the real rated R superstar. Because, I mean, I watched a few AEW cards where this dude's bleeding all over the place. But to see this type of injury, and I give Seth Rollins a lot of credit too, because man, they battled, and this was heart-wrenching. Yes, Seth Rollins did lose again. So he's 0-3 in the current mode of against the American Dream. But man, seeing Cody Rhodes go through that dude's one tough SOB. Wow. Well, I want to talk for 15 minutes. I spent 5 minutes posting, so next thing I know, I'm gonna post this episode that I'm doing right now on Twitter in a little bit. And we're 50 seconds over. I wanted to keep this down to 20 minutes. I spent 5 minutes with a little introduction talking about how we have moved our show, The Coastal Bros, to Sundays between 4:30 and 5, and the rest of the evening. We could go for 30 minutes, we can go for an hour, we can go for 90 minutes. We usually don't go over 90, but we usually stay right in there. Today, I believe we did an hour and 10 minutes. It's a good hour and 10 minutes. We all got energy. We're all funny. So again, the Coastal Bros. And again, I want to thank the great people for sending us products from Rocketbook. As my boy Big Boy says, for any of your note-taking needs, anything you need on your Rocketbook, you write it down, you scan the code, you save it or email it anywhere you want to, and then you take your rag with the special pen that you use from Rocketbook, and then you just go ahead and you can clean your sheet and start again. Good for college note-taking, which my brother's doing. Good for sports note-taking, which me and my boy Big Boy are doing. Thank you again, Rocketbook, for sending us the great products. We do use them. We appreciate them. And next time you got some new products, we'll be happy to use them. Thank you guys again at Rocketbook. Thank you again. Us here at Sports Saturday TV, we're much happy to be using your products. Again, guys, that was the results to Hell in a Cell. And again, Coastal Bros is now on Sundays until the NFL season starts. No, we're going back to Wednesdays. But on Wednesdays, I will be live on YouTube. And this Wednesday, episode 3, Obi-Wan Kenobi, me, Big Boy, and maybe a special guest. Hopefully, possibly a special guest. And I'm hoping Big Boy will come in too. I know Big Chief is in. I know Big Boy is going to be in. I'm going to have a couple of pictures. I want to show you guys exactly what we're talking about. I couldn't believe what happened. But I'm going to save that for Wednesday. Everything else, I'll be shooting you short videos right here. And you're on the mic with Joey Two Wallets. And you guys have a great evening. And I will see you guys soon.